What's up, everybody? CW here. We're going to react to r/Let's Talk Music. So let's get into it, starting with this one. The biggest reason why CDs are better than vinyl is cost. A basic CD player will read a CD just as well as a high-end one. This will be as good as any other, though if you feel the need for an external DAC, you don't have to spend much to get the best out of a CD, and the amplifier has much more of an effect. As for vinyl, to get the best out of it, you need a very high-end cartridge, a quartz lock turntable setup with the correct tracking force, anti-skating with a really good preamp and amplifier. You will end up with some crackle, just like my voice did right there, and may even get a few pops from dust landing on the disc after you have cleaned it. None of this is cheap. That's pretty much why I only own CDs, so you're preaching to the choir. Next, where do you think Glenn Branca can be compared alongside music's greatest guitarists? To me, him and Hendrix are probably the greatest heroes of such instrument. I'm not going to read all that because I pretty much have my own thing prepared. Comparing Glenn Branca and Jimi Hendrix is like apples to oranges. Glenn Branca made music with alternate tune guitars that was oftentimes atonal, similar to Sonic Youth's Thurston Moore and Lee Ronaldo. Glenn Branca was all experimentation. Hendrix was more conventional rock and blues, although he was pushing the boundaries. But even though he was pushing the boundaries, that is still pretty much considered normal music. It's not, he wasn't experimenting for experimentation's sake. He was experimenting to push the boundaries of blues and rock. So yeah, I feel like this user here is reaching with that question. Next one, how do you organize your music? I'm not going to read all that. Me personally, I organize my music A through Z, and if I have multiple albums by an artist, I go from the earliest year to the latest year. Do you find after absorbing an artist's discography, the first thing you heard ends up being your favorite? Nope. What ends up being my favorite is the best thing I heard. Do you think there can be another digital band on the level of Gorillaz? Sure, there already is. Check out 100 gecs. Check out Lazine. And what's all this about digital band? This question sounds like it's trying really hard to speak the language of music people, but I mean, just talk to us like normal people. You don't have to try to be in, because this comes off kind of try-hard-ish. Can we talk about earlier Kings of Leon for a second? Nope. People who lived through a musical feud tell us about it. Sure. I happened to be alive during all of these rap beefs. You know, the ones that Trap Lord Ross covers, the Jacksonville rap beef, the Chicago rap beef between King Von and FBG Duck, the Central C rap beef. In particular, the Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy rap beef. You know, I happen to be from Dallas. What do I think about it? I think it's unfortunate, you know. I think it's bad when, in order to get numbers, a rapper has to die by being chased down a freeway on foot by gunmen, a freeway that I happen to use frequently, and getting shot to death. But just in general, the whole dying in rap thing, it feels to me like it would just be better for business and making money if just all these people, you know, if they were to set their dramas aside and collab. All this war, it sells for some reason. Next question. Most artists have one or two albums that seem to transcend, stand apart from the rest. What are some reasons for this? It's too open-ended. It's so open-ended that it's damn near impossible to answer. The reasons for this are, it just is. You know, that's why one or two albums seem to transcend and stand apart from the rest. Let's do one more. I ain't reading all that shit, though. You know what, never mind. I think we're done. CW out.